All right, everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to the show, baby. Welcome back to the show. We got so much going on. It is October 8th. It is 8/8/2024, baby. 10/8/2024. Why'd I say 8/8 August? It's October. It's 10/8/2024. And we out here, baby. We out here, and Kamala Harris is all over the news. We are live. We are celebrating. Today is a celebration. Kamala went all over the news. All over the news. I guess she has to get in front of Hurricane Milton. By the way, if you're in the path of Hurricane Milton, I guess you get out the way. Get out the way. Mother Nature is not to be messed with. She is not to be messed with. And because that's going to probably, take up the news cycle for the next couple days. So Kamala had to come out, and she went all over the place today. She went on The View. She bombed it. She could have did so many different things, but she didn't. There's something about, here's the thing about Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is just like, she gets you nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like she doesn't have personality. It would be awesome if Kamala was drunk. If Kamala was drunk on something, or she got high, gave her a gummy, Kamala would probably be hysterical. And you might want to vote for her, because she'd probably just say anything wild. But unfortunately, we get Kamala that's all buttoned up. You don't know if she's really black. You don't know if she's Indian. She put people in her book that are not her. It's like a hidden secret. You know what I'm saying? It's like a hidden secret, like the Epstein thing. You know what I'm saying? The Epstein thing was out there in front of us. Remember Monica Lewinsky? Lewinsky, right? That's Jewish, right? That's Jewish? Huh. Oh, Bill Clinton. Maybe this is a warning shot to Bill Clinton. But he hung out with Jeffrey Epstein. Epstein visited a lot of times at the White House. We all know that. But Kamala, we got to get back to Kamala and the machine. See what the machine puts out against us? And like before, I would be like Mitt Romney, Barack Obama, or John McCain, Barack Obama. Okay. But when you look back at it, I didn't have a clue. I didn't have a clue. I knew Barack was popular, and then the Republicans had their guys. They had Kerry and McCain. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but it was all part of the machine. The machine kept turning, and it turns these puppets out. And this is why they hate Donald Trump, because they can't control Donald Trump. They don't have Donald Trump on any blackmail. Nothing. Because Trump was out there already doing it, but he was doing it his way. You know what I'm saying? He was a billionaire. He had the ladies, you know what I'm saying? And he couldn't compromise them because he didn't drink. You know what I'm saying? Trump didn't drink. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they start drinking, they get all loopy and stupid. They can't handle the liquor, and they become dumb. That's how they get these politicians. They get them into bad scenarios, and they get them. Gotcha. The Central Intelligence is a part of it. The NSA is a part of it. They're all a part of it. It's the machine. It's just the history books, everything. But that's what they're going to do. They're going to wheel you in. And now they're wheeling us in with all this hurricane stuff. They're putting this all this weird stuff about Kamala Harris now being everywhere. She was nowhere. And now she's everywhere. And she still doesn't make any sense. She went on Howard Stern. Like, imagine if Kamala went on the old Howard. Like, you gave me, 1994 Howard. You know what I'm saying? He would have lit her up. He probably would have asked all types of crazy stuff I can't even say here no more. You know what I'm saying? Howard was funny. He would have got to her. That's why she wouldn't have did it. But Trump did it. Trump was always on Howard Stern back in the day. And he was joking along with it because Howard Stern, he was, he was, I guess, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, they would say. But now, Kamala Harris, she gets cradled. She puts her in the little crib, and they rock the little crib back and forth. And they tuck her in. They take care of her. But now I'm wondering what's going to happen with Kamala Harris. Because here's the part that the media keeps trying to tell us that they don't seem to understand. We're the media now. And we're not going to stop. And everybody is voting Trump. You can put out your poll saying it's close, 1 or 2 points. But everybody knows what's coming. It's not Hurricane Milton. It's Hurricane Trump coming. And he's going to light up the whole world again, baby. Take it to the bank. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. You in the jungle, baby. Protect yourselves at all times. But we live, so we get wild out here. We live. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their Tuesday. And, that second shot. Kennedy should have been worried about that second shot. The first one hit him in the throat. The second one, hit him in the front. But they say it's the back. But, it's either near or there. But we just get on these rants. We just out here, I just want to get out here. I just want to make sure the chat's lovely. But got no chat. We got nobody. Nobody in the chat. I'm going to put something in the chat. Hello, chat. We are live. We are live. Give me something. But we do this live because there's less restrictions than if you put up a YouTube. But everybody does IRL content. Some people stream 4 or 5 hours a day playing video games or something, or just random stuff, people streaming and making millions of dollars off. So we trying to get a piece of the pie with the news, I guess. Because you can do it in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, you can always do it. But make sure you do it right. That's the main goal. You know what I'm saying? Do it right. But let's get enough rambling. I'm just rambling on. You're like, D, what are you doing? You're talking about Kamala. You're talking about Trump. You're talking about they're controlling the weather. What? I don't know if they're controlling the weather. But I know Hurricane Milton, he just been sitting over there in the Gulf of Texas for 3, 4, 5 days. Back me up on this. There's data for this. Back me up on this. It's just sitting there. It's gaining strength. It's not moving. And then normally hurricanes that way would go up into Texas. They don't swing over into Tampa and all that area over there. So it's very dangerous, and I guess that's why they're hyping it up. And you see all the people that had those Alexa videos talking about Hurricane Milton. You'd be like, Alexa, what happened with Hurricane Milton? And then all of a sudden, it's the biggest tragedy. But we still have all the stuff in North Carolina is flooded out. So hopefully we can get some relief there. They're trying to say FEMA's out of money. Kamala says she's sending $750. I don't know what's true and what's not true. Because the media keeps lying to us, right? They straight up lying. Kamala did say $750 to the families. And then Mayorkas came out talking about FEMA has money for this hurricane, but not the next hurricane, because it's going to illegal immigrants that are coming over here breaking into our borders because Kamala Harris allowed it. And then we're having people die. We're having ladies, unforbidden stuff happening to them. People are getting broken into. You saw the apartments in Colorado, the cats and dogs in Ohio. So we got to be careful. But they don't seem to care about us. Kamala Harris out here lying about Ron DeSantis in Florida. So it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Europa, The Last Battle. It's a 10-hour documentary on probably where all the lies started from way back. They even get into World War I, World War II. I suggest this one right here. Let me put this up on the screen. Y'all what the hell are you talking about? Find this. It's on my Twitter or X. Pull this up. You'll see it. I just recently liked it. It's 10 hours. You can find it other places. And I did it over 4 days. It's a long thing. You're like, wow, they've been doing it for a long time. Because I'm like you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like you. They would tell me something, right? I never, you don't see a lot of stuff. I know you don't mix certain chemicals together because they can explode, like ammonia and something else. I don't want to get too excited in here. But as kids, we would do stuff like that, or you would do you would put, you'd put pepper on, certain animals or salt or whatever. You were a kid, you were doing stuff and you were understanding how stuff worked. That was called science. And then you learn from the science. But now they don't want to, science, what? They don't want you to know nothing about science, It's I don't know nothing about science. They don't even want you to believe your eyes no more, so. It's just wild. We're just 100% wild out here, but Let's get on this Kamala Harris. And, oh, yeah, what's up with the Bob Woodward, right? Bob Woodward, he was like a CIA agent that tried to take down Nixon, right? Woodward and Berenstein or whatever, Berenstein Bear guy and the G. Gordon Liddy and all that stuff, how the New York Times, they had this guy come in and break into something and got Richard Nixon to leave the presidency. That would have been laughed at today. But that's how good the CIA was, that the New York Times had a rookie reporter break the biggest story of all time. Go look into it, Bob Woodward. And then I guess he's out here now talking about how Trump is talking to Putin. It's all Russia, 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 Putin. I think Trump's playing it smart. He's staying out the media right now. He's just laying low. He did the big rally in Butler. He's not making a lot of noise. Kamala's the one making noise, and they're putting her on TV, and they're seeing it's bombing. So now they're like, that's why I said it's going to be like hurricane stuff now. They're just going to give us hurricane stuff for the next 2 days, 3 days. They're going to ride it out. Friday, we might get something break. But, tomorrow's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, hurricane, Friday, hurricane. They're going to ride it out to the weekend till everybody's barbecuing and having fun, watching football. How about them Redskins, baby? How about them Redskins? We got some sports fans out there, right? Them Redskins tearing it up. But we got the Ravens this week, so this will be a good test. Hopefully our boy don't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Knock on wood. Can't let him get hurt. The Ravens play dirty. And he's a smaller version, I guess, of Lamar Jackson, you say, Jaden Daniels. So should be exciting. The Redskins are looking good. Hopefully Scary Terry gets some October catches. Gets a touchdown. We're running the ball good. But that's what it is, I guess. That's what it is here. Maybe we don't do any videos. We haven't played any videos, right? Maybe that's what we give them. You know what I'm saying? We don't give them any videos today. You get no videos. How about that? How's that make you feel? How's that make you feel? You get no videos today. But I do want to give some videos, but I don't. And maybe I just came on here and we had to rant today. The big surprise, the big October surprise was Kamala Harris. She bombed everywhere. She stunk it up on The View, stunk it up. Oh, she's going to be on Colbert tonight, right? Colbert. I believe it's Colbert tonight. That's what, like a late night talk show with like Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel and all them. I remember growing up and they were funny. We had like David Letterman, Jay Leno, Conan O'Brien. We have funny ones. But now I guess they just got puppets. You know what I'm saying? They got puppets. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Joan Rivers probably had the best one. Arsenio Hall. Remember Arsenio Hall? The dog pound. Hoo, 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 hoo. So what are you going to do? They're just dumbing us down. They're dumbing us down, and that's the name of the game. It's never going to stop, it looks like. It looks like it's never going to stop. And we got to get out and vote. We're 28 days away. Can you believe that? Can you believe we are 28 days away from the biggest election in United States history, I guess? I mean, they always say it, but this one really feels like it. If Trump's going to make it, this has got to be it to save America. If not Kamala, 4 more years of Kamala, bro. I'm going to have to change the podcast. We'll have to be a survival show or something. We'll go out hunting, fishing, drinking some beers, and lighting some campfires, I guess. It's the only way we're going to do it. Because 4 more years of this is it's total chaos right now, technically, in the world, I feel like we're a 50-50 shot away from a nuclear explosion going off somewhere on Earth. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't want to get too down out here. I don't want to get too down and too out. But it is October 8th, and we're 28 days away from November 5th, Election Day. Get out and vote. Some states you can vote now. You can get out and vote now. Vote early. If you got that mail-in ballot, put it in. Light it up for Trump. I'm going to vote early in South Carolina. I'm going to vote early, but South Carolina early voting doesn't open up till 2 weeks beforehand. It's going to be a great election. I'm wondering what's going to happen. They're going to try everything they can, and I mean everything. We haven't seen all of it yet. We've already had assassination attempts. We've already had lies, propaganda everywhere. Kamala Harris isn't it. They should have kept Joe. You know how much they're probably wishing they kept Joe. They're like, damn it, we might have had him with Joe. Because you know what I'm saying? You might have had him with Joe. You put Kamala out there, it's like, ugh. Kamala gives you the ick. Straight up. But we're going to get on out of here, baby. We're going to get on out of here. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. It's peace and love. Peace and love. Remember, God loves you. I love you. Take it easy, everybody. Take it easy. Enjoy your day, your evening, or your night. Remember, it stays bright. We out of here, baby.